Good morning, friends, and what is up? What is up? I had a great weekend. I had celebrated my 50th birthday with my family, and they actually came in from Tennessee, and we all had lunch, and then we all went back to my house and we had cake, and I opened up some gifts, which was really, really nice. And then Brian was gone all weekend, and then he got home yesterday. I went and had I went to a soft opening yesterday that I was invited I was invited to a soft opening yesterday at Biscuit Belly, which is a new restaurant here in town that they serve biscuits on, like, biscuits and gravy and biscuits and sausage and pancakes and stuff like that. So it's like a breakfast place. It was actually really, really good. Definitely will be going back again sometime to try out, to get my little brisket thingy again, hopefully to see if it's not so salty next time. But anyway, so yes, hi, welcome to Monday, welcome to a new week. This is our last full week here in town before we leave for our big trip out west. And when I say out west, I mean California and Hawaii. Yes! Woo woo! I can't believe it. We are so excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous about California right now because of all of the snow that they are getting. So those of you guys who live out in the California area, please let me know what Anaheim looks like right now. Do I have anything to worry about when I'm out there as far as like snow goes? I have no clue. And I know that a lot of the snow is like in the San Bernardino Valley area, which I have a friend that lives out there in San Bernardino, and she's actually the one who is meeting me for lunch that day on when we arrive into town. And I texted her earlier, and she said she did get some snow, but it melted. But the weather today is like rainy and drizzly and cold. So I don't know. I know the temperatures are so different, like all throughout California, and like one side could be like 80 degrees and the other side could be getting snow or whatever, and that just depends on like in the mountains and all that good stuff. But anyway, if you guys are in like near Anaheim, please let me know what the weather is like out that way, because I am really curious to know. So I will definitely be looking at the weather app and checking on that just for packing reasons and stuff like that, just to kind of prepare myself for both spectrums of the weather, if you will. But today I am headed out to the grocery store really, really quick. I'm going to be picking up some fish. Brian and I are going to have salmon tonight on the grill, which is nice. He wants broccoli. I want Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to be getting some broccoli and some Brussels sprouts. I have a potato at home that I'm going to use as well for tonight. So I'm just going to kind of chop that up and pop that in the oven and cook that. Not as a big potato, but like just some potatoes, just cut them up. I might add some chives to it, stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, and then today we're gonna go home. We're gonna clean up my room. We're gonna make up the bed. I'm gonna start packing this week. I already have clothes kind of like laid out in the spare bedroom. I need to get a lot more out and prepared for that. And then, yeah, just a regular week at home. Tomorrow, Brian has a dentist appointment. I have my neurologist appointment, so I'll be taking you guys along for that. And yeah, we're just gonna have kind of like a busy but at home, stay at home week. And we're gonna do some packing and some like packing prep and preparation for our trip out west, because got a lot of packing to do, and I want to make sure that I have everything that we need. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in hanging out with me this week, again, not sure exactly what else we're going to be doing. My birthday's Thursday, so we'll probably go out to dinner. But yeah, so let's get to the store and let's get back home and start getting busy, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So I'm stopping by Chick-fil-A on my way home and just grabbing us some breakfast. And it's so funny, like I pulled up and there was like no cars in line, and I'm thinking, okay, well today's Monday, and they're open on Mondays, and I thought, are they open today? Because nobody's in line. So like when nobody's in line at Chick-fil-A and it's a regular like working operating day, you automatically think Chick-fil-A's not open? Like what? So it's open. I ordered my food. I'm waiting. I'm gonna pick it up and then I'm gonna head home. I got some groceries. I'll share that stuff with you guys. And then we're gonna get started with our day. And if I, and it's like almost, it's 8:30 and I need to drop that stuff off at the post office because I still haven't done that yet. Because every time I've gone over there, it's either closed or it's too packed. So tomorrow, on my way to my neurology appointment, I am going to drop that off. So mark my word, that's gonna happen. So I'll see you guys when I get home. Alrighty, so I'm home and I just kind of want to show you guys what I got from Chick-fil-A. I love their little like breakfast bowl with little hash browns, scrambled eggs, and then I get grilled chicken in it. And then if you put this like jalapeno salsa on it, it is so darn good. And they give you like little extra hash browns as well. And then I was hoping that Kyle would have a video up this morning, but he doesn't yet. So probably in the next 15 minutes or so he will. But anyway, I'm just gonna sit here and watch a video, but he doesn't have anything new up, which is a bummer. But I think, yeah, they do. So I think I'll watch them, which is Tyler Travels TV, Jessica Braun, and her husband Tyler. I will watch that while I have my breakfast. Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you guys my little grocery haul. I got some English muffins for Brian. These were buy one, get one. So obviously I'll put one in the freezer and we can freeze those. I got some sugar bombs, which are like little tomatoes. I got some broccoli florets for Brian for dinner tonight. And I got me some Brussels sprouts for dinner tonight. We'll make these maybe one night this week. The petite tender medallions, just probably put them on the grill. And then bacon was buy two, get one free. So I bought that. I can freeze these. I got some chicken breasts, again, for a meal this week, possibly. I got some little tiny, like, cheesy snacks, mozzarella cheesy snacks that I'm gonna eat with, like, my tomatoes and put, like, balsamic over them. That's such a really good snack. And then I did get some more of my French baguettes because when they have these, I just like to grab them because they go very quickly in the stores. I got some cottage cheese, I got some feta, I got a couple of cucumbers, I got some butter, some grapefruit, some lemon. Brian's been wanting me to make chocolate chip cookies and I just don't want to. So I bought him some regular like Chips Ahoy that he can have. I got some balsamic for my tomatoes and mozzarella cheese balls. I got some tartar sauce because we have like some shrimp in the refrigerator that we can like eat and this will be good with it. I got a red pepper and a green pepper. This red pepper is going to be used for a snack with cottage cheese. I'm going to try, it looks so good. I got some eggs. I got a Milo sweet tea. I got some little hash browns for like a nice breakfast. This is our salmon for today. I got some Jimmy Dean like sausage, and then I got some turkey patties because Brian likes the turkey patties. I got some cheese singles, and then these look really good. This is steakhouse flavor beef steak tips, and I thought that would be really good, like cooked sometime with maybe like some potatoes and a vegetable. So I got those, and then I got these. These are baby portobello mushroom and crab stuffed. So that looks really good, just kind of like pop in the oven for like a little like snack throughout the day. And that is it for my grocery haul for this week. Alrighty, couple things before I get started with things around here. First things first, I was just watching Kyle Palo's video. He went to New York for like 24 hours and it got me thinking, in 2 months, Brian and I are headed to New York City and I am so excited. I cannot wait. And it also reminded me that we actually need to book our tickets, our flights for New York. So that's probably something Brian and I are gonna work on this afternoon. We're just actually getting a one-way ticket to New York City because we're not exactly sure where we are going to be leaving from. So when we come back from our Hawaii trip, we're gonna sit down and try to figure all of that out. And then we'll make our flight home trip. But for now, I just wanted to tell you guys that. I'm super excited about New York. Cannot wait to go to New York. We actually have, I need to like get an itinerary plan for that and just get everything all situated and just ready for New York. I'm excited. The other thing I wanted to quickly show you is this is the little book that my aunt got me for my birthday. It basically is just like really cool, unusual, and just plain things and things to see through America. And I actually looked through this yesterday morning while I was sitting down having some breakfast, and I actually was able to check off a lot of things. For example, Babyland General in Georgia. I have been there. I was there actually a couple of times. This house, a house of 7 gables. Brian and I went there several years ago when we were in Boston. Yeah, when we were in Salem, Massachusetts, right there. And then of course the Salem Witch Museum, we actually have been there as well. But I just think this book is so cool because I actually now have other things that I want to go see when we are in Connecticut. If the places are close to us when we're in Connecticut in May, I'm gonna be able to check those off of my list as well. And I'm surprised that there's not a lot of other things in here too, like the biggest Pez dispenser and the Pez factory, which was in Massachusetts that we went to as well back in 2018, I think it was, 2018 or 19. I think it was 18. But anyway, fun book. I really appreciate my aunt getting this for me because, like I said, I can like check things off and see other things that I wanna go do and see, and it's just fun. I love stuff like this. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bed. We're gonna get some stuff done around here. Alrighty, so these little like crab meat mushrooms, they're not as good as I thought they would be, and they're not burned. I put them in the broiler so they can get like a little crispy on the top before I did eat them. So I do have some like cut up on a plate here. Like I said, they're not horrible, but they're just like, I probably wouldn't ever get them again. I just thought they'd be a little bit better. They don't taste bad. I don't know, maybe I'm just like not in the mood for them or something. I mean, yeah. I'm just not gonna finish eating them. To me, they taste a little too fishy. And I know there's crab meat in them, but they just taste a little too fishy for me. So, yeah, I'm not gonna finish these. It's kind of gross. Yuck. But we did book our trip to New York, so that's good. We got that all done, taken care of. Yay! So it's official. We're going to New York City in May. Alrighty, so I'm back here in the spare bedroom, and I actually brought back some shorts that I want to bring with us to Hawaii on our trip. These are the shirts that I'll be wearing while we are at Disneyland. So like I'll do this one, and then I have a sweatshirt, and then I have another shirt that I just got from Etsy. All three of these came from Etsy. These two, and the one I'm going to put in here came from Etsy. So there's three. So I'll bring those in here in just a little bit. And then I brought my dresses that I actually want to bring. Obviously, a black dress. I have this really pretty like pink dress. I have this bright fuchsia navy blue dress. This navy blue dress with the polka dots. This blue dress. This one, which is super cute and very like white-ish. My green one. This one, it's inside out, but I'm not exactly sure I'm going to actually bring it. I don't know. And then my black long one. Haven't decided yet. I don't know if that's probably like overkill. I don't know. But we'll have to see. Because I know I won't be wearing a dress like every day during the day, but like at nighttime when we go out to dinner and stuff. So not sure. And then of course I have all Brian's clothes, just basically shirts over here. T-shirt, that's mine, goes my jammies. I have his shirts here that we're going to bring for him. And all of these ready for our trip. And of course, a couple pairs of shorts. Where are his shorts? I put them here somewhere. They're underneath there. But yeah, so that's what I have out so far for packing. So it's a start. So I have cut up our potatoes and I have the Brussels sprouts ready. I actually have some bacon on there, so I'm excited about that. And then I have Brian's broccoli over here ready. So as soon as it's time to start cooking, I'll just turn everything on and I'll put everything in the oven. But this is gonna be dinner tonight, and then with our salmon out on the grill. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm just gonna film a little bit today and then I'm gonna put this whole vlog together and post it for tomorrow. Basically today I am going to the neurologist. Finally, after all of these years, I'm finally gonna go to a neurologist and find out about my migraines. I have a list of questions to ask. I have a list of concerns and demands. And when I say demands, I'm like, please, dear God, I need something for these migraines. And the scariest part about this right now is that we're supposed to be getting like a bunch of storms like tomorrow. And then like tomorrow, it's supposed to rain. I shouldn't say storms. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's supposed to be all like raining and yuck outside. And that freaks me out because the weather changing, for some reason, always triggers these dang migraines. And I'm just like over it. So we are going to go find out what is causing these. Well, we're just gonna get some answers, I guess you should say. But first, I'm gonna go get some gas, fill up my car, and head to the doctor's office. So thought I would take you guys along. Probably won't be able to take you guys like in, like, you know, the visit or whatever, but I mean, I can do it without the doctor being in there. It's not a big deal. But yeah, and then Brian goes to the dentist today. So he's going to the dentist while I'm gone. His appointment's at 10 o'clock. More than likely he'll be there when I get back, and I'll be driving right past his place. It'll be very interesting to see what the dentist has to say about him, because he grinds his teeth so bad. He's got like itty bitty teeny tiny baby teeth because he grinds them so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh man, but I am just, like I said, I am ready to get like some answers. I'm ready to get some medication. I'm ready because obviously, you know, we're leaving 1 week from today. We will be flying to Cali, and I don't want to have any issues with my head while I am there. So it's a little scary, but I'm ready for some answers. So let's go get some gas. And then on my way home, I have to stop into Walmart. I have to drop off that thing I was gonna return. And then I'm actually gonna go stop off at the cleaners and drop off stuff and pick Brian's stuff up. So I've got a few things that I gotta get done today. And I thought that I would just have you guys tag along with me because I enjoy having you guys with me. So let's do this, folks, and hopefully I'll get some medication today because that would just be so nice. All right, let's go. Alrighty guys, so I am done with the neurologist. I'm actually gonna grab myself a Starbucks, and then I'm gonna tell you guys basically what he said. I'll see you guys up there. Hold on.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. We'll get you started for you.
Yes, hi. Could I get a venti white mocha, please, with caramel drizzle, caramel syrup, hot?
What else for you?
That is it, hun.
801 for you.
Thank you. Okay, first things first, you guys. It is absolutely gorgeous outside, and the weather's gonna change. And I actually told the doctor that. I'm like, you know, with this weather changing here then tomorrow and whatever, I'm like, I'm going to be in a lot of serious pain. But anyway, he told me that I have what they call is right now, because he hasn't done a CAT scan or anything like that of my head, which they're going to be calling me for an MRI. So I have to go have an MRI done. But right now he's calling it chronic migraines, and which, duh, it's like, I know that, but because he said I'm getting them 3, 4, or 5 times a month. Holy crap, that was a freaking bird that just like flew right by this window. And if it would have flown in my car, I would have had it come apart, y'all, because y'all don't know I'm terrified of birds. That would have been awful. This video would have been viral if that happened. Holy crap. Anyway, so yeah, he said I have chronic. They're gonna call me for an MRI. I have to go have an MRI done. He did give me 2 types of medication to start off now to try to see if this works. So they're going to give me Topamax, and they're going to give me Maxalt. And the Maxalt, I have to put underneath my tongue, and it has to like dissolve underneath there 2 times a day. And then he kind of wrote this down. I wrote it down, or he wrote it down. I don't know what I did with the paper. It's right here. So his little intern wrote everything down. So Topamax, the first week I take a half a tab in the morning and then a half a tab in the evening. And then the second week I take a full tab in the morning and then a full tab in the afternoon. So basically I have to take this every day. I have to drink 3 to 6 glasses of water, which I do that anyway. And because if not, I will get cramps and stuff. And I'm like, I already get cramps in my leg as it is. And I actually get really bad cramps in my arches of my feet, which is so bizarre to me. But he said just, you know, drink tons of water and have banana. Now I have the hiccups. But anyway, other than that, that was pretty much it. He was a super nice guy, and he's like, you've never had any, you've never seen anybody for this. And I'm like, no. So honestly, you know, Brian and I have been together for almost we've been together for 23 years. We'll be married 20 years this year. So I honestly can't remember how long I have been dealing with these, but it has been probably 15 years or so, maybe 16, 17, but right now I'm just thinking 15 years, and then very bad the last 10 years, and then getting progressively worse the last 3 years. And I've had some pretty bad ones even when we lived in Georgia. But yeah, they just kind of been getting progressively worse. And, you know, I told him, I said, when I was, this last one that happened last Monday, it was like somebody put a dagger through my right eye and just stabbed me with it. And just like the excruciating pain, keeled over, done completely. I needed like, almost blacking out because I just can't take the pain. So anyway, he's like, you've been dealing with this? How long have you been dealing with this? And I said, I've just been dealing with it on my own with Excedrin, and I'm just dealing with it. And he chuckled a little bit, but he was also very serious. And then he said, I'm just joking, you know, patting me on my arm, we'll get you some help, we're gonna help you. He's like, when did you become a neurologist that you just been dealing with this on your own? I'm like, oh, I am no neurologist, but I also just don't want to keep coming to the doctor for every, like, you know, whimper and cry. But this is, to me, I know it's not like a whimper and cry type of thing. This is a very serious thing, and it can cause you to have a stroke. And he said the way that mine are going sounds like I could have a stroke with it. So very serious. So I'm hoping, it would be nice if they could actually get me in for that MRI like this week. That would be fantastic. That way he can have like a better idea of like what's going on in my head. I don't know what the problem is with this other car. Why isn't this car going? Like, just go, people, move. Ugh. Anyway, so hey, so yeah, I'm gonna call my mom here in just a quick second. And oh, I see. Duh, it was my bad. They were at the window. So I'm gonna call my mom here in just a few minutes and just explain everything to her and let her know that, and I actually get to go pick up my medication like today, like right now, and I'm going to. So I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that that'll start helping, especially now that this weather's coming in. But he was not hesitant at all to like give me anything. I meant to ask for if I can smoke weed. Cause your girl knows how well that stuff works, because I have done it. And I'm a frequent flyer with that. But that's just between me and you. We don't have to tell anybody else, right? No, I don't do it a lot. I do it when I feel like my head is really bad, migraine wise. I have, and then afterwards I got the munchies, but it went away. But I got the munchies, and I had to have like Oreos, a ton of Oreos. So funny. So what they say about smoking weed and you get the munchies, you know, I am all for medical marijuana, 100% all for that. I know that it helps people with Parkinson's. I know that it helps people with seizures. And I am all for that 100%. Cancer patients, because, you know, they lose their appetite when they're going through all that chemotherapy, and the munchies and the weed that makes you hungry or whatever. So I'm like, you know, I'm all for all of that stuff, and I'm all for it if it's gonna help somebody. And I'm all for it if it's gonna help me with my migraines. But oh, I need to get my phone out here so I can pay for my coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna call my mom here in just a second, and I'm gonna talk to her about what's going down, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm excited that I'm gonna get some medicine, some medication. You know, I did mention to him that I'm gonna be flying next week, and he's like, I'm not gonna say you should, and I'm not gonna say you shouldn't. He says, because I haven't looked at your scan yet, because they're gonna do a brainwave scan. They're gonna do, yeah, brainwave scan. Oh my God, I forgot about that. They're gonna do like a brainwave scan. And of course then they're gonna do it, but he's like, I'm not gonna say anything. So I don't know, that kind of scared me. Like, I'm sure, I mean, I've flown before, like, you know, with all this going on. I told him about my vertigo. I told him that happened back in September, where I was just completely like out of it. It's bad. It's horrible, 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 horrible. But I'm so glad so far I'm gonna be getting some medication for this. Oh, I'm so thankful. And thank you guys too for all of your advice and stuff too that you guys have given me. It's definitely helped when I went in and I had like my list of things. Definitely. Yes. So, all right, I'm gonna get my Starbucks, and then we're gonna go drop some stuff off at the cleaners, pick stuff up at the cleaners, go to UPS, and hopefully by all that time I get all that stuff done, my meds will be ready. Alrighty guys, so my medication wasn't ready, and after I got home I was kind of like looking up some of the stuff that he had was mentioning to me, and one of the words was hemiplegic, which is oh my gosh, what did I say? Hemiplegic migraine is a rare and serious type of migraine. Many of its symptoms mimic a common stroke. For example, muscle weakness can be so extreme that it causes temporary paralysis on one side of your body. Well, last year, I think it was, when I had one of my severe migraines, this whole right side of my face was completely like drooping. And of course I mentioned that to him, and of course my muscle weakness on my right side when that happens. So he's like, it sounds to be like chronic hemiplegic migraines. Obviously, like I said earlier, he's gonna order MRI and stuff done and a brain scan, and to see if anything has gone on, to see like what is going on in my brain, out of my head. Yeah. and my medication wasn't ready, I think I said a second ago, so I'm gonna go here in a little while. They said it'll be ready after lunch, so I'll try to go do that later on. That way I can get started on that medication. Brian is not yet back from his dentist appointment, which is making me a little nervous, but I'm sure he's fine. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. That way I can get this up and edited. I'm pretty much just gonna be doing some laundry for the rest of the day, and that is about it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for the past couple of days, and all of your, you know, kind words and support and information and suggestions and all that good stuff, tips and all that good stuff for migraines. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.